Alright, y'all good?
Yeah, well,
Alright. The Dojo Podcast, Season 16, Episode 2, back once again.
hey man,
Sons
Sazambali.
Mbali.
Yeah, man, she had to go adult this weekend.
Dabawing.
What it do, fellas?
Alright, easy, my G, easy. We are literally 1 week away
Yes.
from the party.
See you this Saturday.
Yeah, see you this coming Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, when you listen to this, Diawaga 24, Cafex, Y2K99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've been to the last Cafex gig that we did, that was not a planned Cafex gig. It was a stopgap measure.
Yes.
For Hotejelwa.
Yes.
So if you remember that venue, we will be having double the volume of the floor.
Correct.
Yeah, we'll be having double.
Yes.
Now, could it look dingy, but it's going to be nice, very open,
Yeah.
two floors overflowing.
Yeah, there'll be branding.
We'll have 2 bars. Hey, Tabe, we are branding.
Okay, I shouldn't call it yet.
Man, that's it, bro. It's so stressful, bro. I am so stressed.
Yeah. Nah, but we'll keep the faith, man. We'll have branding.
I'm so stressed.
We'll have branding. It will look different than what it was that time. Yeah, it will
Because it's going to be more planned.
Yes. It will look completely different.
So that's where it's going to be. We'll
Yeah,
have
man.
parking. You still have tickets available on uzuruonline.co.za and
Yes.
150.
Yes.
Marabo na le tšhelete o ikutlwa matla o batla go tla le mating re tla o fa charger 250.
Sure.
Wabo. Phela o tsebe, you know when you do something pre-planned, so we are giving you the benefit. You are giving us the opportunity to plan with your mind.
Yes.
So we give you the benefit.
Yeah.
So when you're coming on the day, shit is already popping.
Yeah.
So we are charging you a premium.
We're charging you.
We are charging you a premium.
We don't need you anymore.
Yeah, so we need you now.
We needed you.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now,
Thank you so much to everybody that's purchased the ticket thus far.
Yes,
Thank
man.
you so much to the Patreon members that are paying, even the new ones as well. There's a few new ones that came through.
Yeah, man.
You guys actually do help us a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like, in fact, I re mona re kena strateng re na le di flyer. We're doing the old school way, bro.
Yeah, man.
We're doing
Yeah,
this the
man.
old school way. But thanks for people that are showing us love, even those that are not gonna make it, but they've bought tickets. Still wanna donate, buy a ticket, help us move stuff. La bona situation sa economy se jwang, wabo.
Sure.
But yeah, man, it promises to be fun. A lot of people that are sending us messages regarding the theme, they seem to love it.
Yes.
They seem to a lot of love.
Yeah. People planning their outfits.
And also, you don't have to come dressed up.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah,
You don't have
so-
to. It will be nice,
Yeah, it
but
will
you
be
don't
nice,
have
yeah.
to.
So we don't want you to see like, maybe I'm not gonna.
No, you don't need to.
You don't need to.
You don't need to. But it would be nice if you did. But
you did.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't need to. You don't need
yeah.
to. It's gonna be a good time, man. Good music from that time.
Yeah.
Nostalgic. We're gonna have a very, very good time.
Yeah.
Very, very good time, man.
Bring your crew, little boom shaka, little salt and pepper.
You know what I'm saying?
Little boys too many.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah, man. Carfax 24, Diawa.
Saturday, man. Yeah.
Strong.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna be partying for much longer than the traditional dojo parties.
Sure.
Probably like in the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
I
Nashala
had a
labo.
little tea here.
Yeah, it's got
Because of
late.
that. It's always
And then you would have missed all the fire
Yeah,
sets.
they missed all the fast sets. And speaking of the sets, so I get we've got 5 genres.
Yes.
And each genre has, except for pop, has 2 DJs.
Yes, except for pop.
Yeah, in
Except
other
for
words,
pop.
2 sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
Sets.
sets for each genre except pop.
Yes,
pop.
except
Yeah.
pop.
Yes.
Yeah. So Nataka R&B, you're gonna hear all those songs.
Yeah.
Shabaka hip hop, you're gonna hear all those songs. Yeah, man. And we got some legends on the lineup there. You know,
we've got some
yeah.
legends.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you
yeah.
know.
If you know, you know. Pikara, Natty Nice.
Yeah.
You know, to bring those good sweet sounds.
Yeah,
you
man,
know.
and our soldiers. So
Yeah.
Bujina is gonna be there.
Yes,
Yeah, she's
yes,
gonna do-
yeah.
gonna
She's
do the
handling pop
She's gonna
actually at this
handle
time.
the pop, yeah.
Yeah.
So come through is gonna be nice, man.
Yeah, man. No problem not. And shout out to your Patreon, YouTube membership, Richolo. YouTube, if you want your discount voucher, Shaipaga DM.
And they DM.
Yeah, they DM me.
They're DMing.
When I love and send this in text as well. Yeah.
You guys want the
Yeah,
benefits.
niggas want their benefits.
Hey, and you owe them.
Alright, man.
yeah,
Alright,
cool,
man.
man.
Alright, man. Otherwise, the grand.
no sharp, no sharp.
Nedin time during the week.
My week was my week long? My week is the party, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, at some point, Hans these guys keep a phone like really harass.
The brands.
Can you leave me and my team?
Get to the shit.
Give us a break. So at some point, I better find good news when I wake up.
When you wake up.
That's when I got that call.
Yeah. Nah,
And
man.
and then it gave me a bit of a reprieve.
Yeah, some hope, ne?
Yeah, so it's been that. It's been that.
Alright, man. Yeah, especially final week, yeah, so.
And you know, like the funny thing, these sponsors is that, or when you even with your own business, it's like you can go from being like maybe a director of a company, then when you start your own shit, you have to go beg niggas that if you were in the industry, they will be like 2-3 levels below you. But now because it's your own business, you tell our monies.
You're the one with the hats in hand now.
That time I was thinking, if it was Moody so that would have long told us.
Somebody was telling me a story
I would
about.
have told this nigga to fuck.
He was telling me a story about. I won't say his name, but you guys can probably figure it out. So one of our sponsors, or not one of our sponsors, previous sponsors,
Sponsors, yeah.
right? He was an artist at some point.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And obviously now he used to ask for platforms to get onto.
Yes.
And there was this huge platform, which still exists to this day, that he would constantly try to get on.
To get on.
So the owner of the platform would put him on, but not on the main.
Yeah, not on the main stage.
yeah.
He'd
Yeah.
always put him on the.
Come up.
Yeah, come
you
up
know,
stage.
But at least you'd always like throw him.
Yeah, like a
bone,
bone,
right?
yeah.
Fast forward 10, 20 years later, he's now on the opposite end.
Yeah.
And that guy's the one coming to ask him for
Asking
some money for
favors.
his
Yeah,
platform.
for his platform.
You see how life changed?
Yeah. How it flips around.
He's now the one with the hat in hand of Majenzo
Yeah,
Kupalenga.
limfa.
And his answer,
And I'm that artist that used to come in.
Yeah.
So imagine how it would have worked out if he had dogged them.
Why boy?
At least unamuzama ka something.
At least unamuzama something. For if unomdogile mfana. Listen to about quality channel already. Yeah, you got to think about that shit,
it's
man.
just a
because-
lesson area how treat about
How
you.
treat
You never
about.
know where you're gonna end up, and you never know when you're gonna need somebody's help. Just try to be cordial, or sometimes, like one of the other things I'm frustrated. I always say to people, there's this thing, people, what they tend to do, they tend to overemphasize their power. Then when they see this thing is real and they are not the decision maker, so now Nira comes up with stories, and sometimes I always say somebody, not this time around,
Yeah.
Because like one of the things when I do like I'd always say, it's a dipstick. Check out how is the scenario in your business.
Yeah.
Because then where you feel like you are letting me down. I always say like movement is rather what are the politics?
Sure.
Wabo? Then how to try what's Spania? Because I can interest so.
And they don't take that lifeline.
Yeah, they don't.
And
Then
also umgaile
so motho o batla ho ba
Yeah, to
no,
be-
no. Ha so mo latela ka morao, now so wa mo teng. But what actually he did is that he oversold himself.
Yeah, and it should have just been honest.
Yeah,
to
and
his
sometimes
guy.
you're like, I'm fine.
Yeah. Kapa ubone to re ha se wena makweskwesi la ke tla kopa mara se nna decision
Wa
make.
bo?
Where one?
And then,
Yeah,
that's
the
it.
way you portray it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I hear you,
Because
man.
one of that is finding, like you find people with a position. Because sometimes what happens is that you can have the power of vetting a proposal. Somebody has the power of the budget. Somebody, then you still have this thing, your supply chain. Because supply chain, what Mangamla have done, have used supply chain as the corp. So Mudisa had, I don't know, we want to support this, it's in line with our brand, this supply chain, why are we considering his?
Yeah.
I'm sure there are others in the market, so go look for 3 like this so that we can see which one gives us value. ke yona ntho ya di-code. That's where mangamla afumaneng teng.
Tabola, banana.
And ke lekgowa na.
Hey, father.
Ka di-PO, ka di-purchasing, ka di-
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have the power, but it's limited.
Yeah, and everybody just wants to put their mans on. Mangamla, they want to put their own, man.
yeah, they wanna put their
Yeah,
mans
they want to
on.
put their own mans on, man. All right, man.
But yeah, hopefully by next week everything will be finalized.
I know for sure. When I'm all?
Ah, man, not much.
Nothing much,
Not
no.
much. Just studying, man. Studying.
Yeah, the buka, ne?
Yeah, I've just been studying.
Ah, yeah,
Last
that's-
night, I went to bed like at half past 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20 past midnight.
Yeah, yeah.
Just studying. One chapter.
Yes, yes. And when I cause alone like ho bala.
Hey, I'm fit. Lawyer Bapal,
One
Edwin.
chapter.
yeah, I
And I
Bapal,
have-
right there.
I have a test on the 23rd. The day before.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And the scope is the entire textbook.
How na school?
I want to school.
Apply school.
Yeah.
Study school.
School, yeah. The whole thing, Jack.
No, teacher. Everything we've done in class.
Yeah.
That's what school.
It's the whole fucking book, my nigga. You don't even know where to concentrate
But you
your
know, like,
efforts on.
ka course you thank sorry, that's, it's one of those, men, whether you pass it or not, you are still empowered with that.
Yeah, with that
Yeah,
thing,
that
right?
knowledge
Yeah,
is.
yeah, you are still empowered.
Yeah.
Knowledge is
Yeah.
very
It's invariably gonna benefit you in some part of your life.
Yeah,
You know, I was
yeah.
telling a friend and Des today, our legal system is top notch. Save for some, BS here and there,
Yeah.
where the property laws are not,
They're not sort of fair.
well, they're fair, but they don't start off from a clean slate or equal scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because of colonialism.
because of?
Colonialism.
Yeah. But at face value, or all things, let me say all things equal,
Yeah.
yo, our legal system is,
Kyo, nane?
man,
Ah, ne.
the more I read it, the more I'm like, man.
Yeah, I know, that's right.
Would you say the shortcomings are in the application or the execution thereof?
Yeah, there are shortcomings in the application. So let me not say the legal system per se. Let me say our legislation. Let me say the legislation, because application is also sort of like discriminatory. Because it sort of favors those who can afford to
Can
go
afford, yeah.
argue these legal concepts in court.
Yeah, yeah.
And the state legal representation is not really.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, they don't do the justice that you would need
Yeah.
to fight these sort of.
Nice.
And now my thing is almost like, okay, if a matter is sitting in front of a judge or a magistrate, and there's a certain point I did not argue that you know about as the judge,
Hey, what's a naturally swing? What's a guy swing?
but you knew it.
You know this thing.
I didn't argue it. Maybe I didn't know about it. Maybe it was an oversight. But you knew it.
Yeah, guy swing.
Well, how would you rule against it?
Guy swing.
Yo, na fela, wa bona da. So now it means that you have to be able to afford someone that will not have that oversight.
Yeah, they will do the research and then
And that most people in the country cannot afford.
cannot afford that. Yeah, man. Hey, legal.
Who go into the legal literature, because it's like litigation is like, preparing for litigation is like digging into the crates. You have to go dig in the crates.
Yeah, and that takes time. And
It takes time.
Yeah, and again, kinyogo.
And find the cases, find the legal precedent,
Hey, kinyogo.
so that you can say, hey,
Corroborate your story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these things add up, dog.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's not they add up and find yo.
so you gotta be able to pay for that.
That's what you're paying for.
Yeah, basically, ne? Hey, so, which gets me wondering, MK has a matter court every fortnight. How big is that bag for the lawyer?
That is coining it. He's
Yeah,
a
man.
millionaire just off of that. Yeah,
Dog.
those guys, their
How big is
appearance,
that?
give them a 60K per day.
Yeah, dog. Yes,
Every
yes.
day he appears at court, 60.
Yeah, no.
They charge a lot of money.
Yeah, can you get by?
But I think that is, It's like a pro bono.
Watch.
Yeah, it's like
Get the fave.
it's politics.
Yeah, get the fave.
Yeah, I think some of the cases is just doing it for politics, not necessarily for law.
Yeah, because I remember reading an article where his bag, the previous public protector. That bag was large, but and she wanted the state to fund it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a large bag.
How much was it?
millions.
Yeah, and they say matter over 10 or something.
And she had it.
I don't know if she had it. Because I remember her arguing over the state needs to cover it. And she
So
lost
that's what I'm
it.
saying, Oriana. Sometimes some of the cases, it's because it's a political thing. Because in fighting the state, it's invariably fighting the ANC.
Kwebane is with EFF now.
Yeah, she's EFF now.
And he's with EFF
Yeah,
too.
he's EFF. He was chairman. He used to be chairman of EFF.
Dali, oh.
He's chairman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they could.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was like, if the state will pattern but
Well,
even if they don't,
yeah.
I still know I'm doing it for politics. To embarrass.
And le bona ha ba fihla ho Dali ba gang fethu.
Shebele, you know what I'm saying?
10.
Shebele, dog. Come on, dog.
Sorry, Safai.
Exactly.
Plus, we have more cases coming.
Yeah. All right, man. Lena, otherwise, just work, man. Just work. Dwanaga, Wile Durban, Le High.
Okay.
Yeah, they visiting there for a bit. Belobona, her aunts, his aunts. Yeah, I did for Bonadiquates.
Is it his first time at the coast?
No, it's actually second.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually second time.
Your baby mom is from the coast.
No, Utwa Eastern Cape. So,
Yeah, Cape in alone, of course.
how
Tata's
close
not
is
at the
that?
coast.
Oh, it's not at the coast.
Yeah. But she's got a sister that stays at the coast. Yeah. So, Bachaketsida. Yeah, but otherwise, to keep it's on a stress. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Man. Let's get into some of these things, man. The most notable one, I think.
Top of the show.
Top of the show that made hella news is when we woke up to the fact, there's going to be a press conference, Kabuma 12-4. EFF has a very burning thing to announce to the country.
Made a leadership change.
Yeah, leadership change. And they were very swift with it, man. Yakala, Floyd was on there. Then Floyd and Tatawa, Wavaya. He's not going to renew his membership. And Asanabu straight to MK, and then it just blew up, Ditabenda, and, people speculating about what this means politically. Things are changing up 2 months after the election, 2 or 3 months, ne? After the elections, things are moving.
After.
Yes. Things are moving. Top of your head, when your speculation around what happened and what do you think it means?
I don't have a speculation.
How not speculation?
I went from having a posture to changing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I was seeing the body language,
Yeah, people were talking about the body language a lot.
Did you see how when Malema went to the podium? Did you see what entwines? Well, I'm sure I shake her so.
I shake.
And like it was tense.
Yeah. People were really analyzing how Malema looked, how he sounded.
Yes.
The things that he said.
Because the body language for me then it relaxed the stance that I had
Initially.
that it could be a method to the madness. There's a
I don't
strategy.
like that.
What?
I don't like that.
What?
Because what the heck do you know about what I'm feeling or thinking?
Yeah, but I get a body language. In fact, we read
Bruh,
people.
but I'm supposed to look like that.
Yeah.
This is my brother, as you all know.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
of
how
course.
else would you expect me to behave in
that.
public? I have to show as if I'm heartbroken
Yeah.
about this departure.
Yeah.
How else am I supposed to show myself?
That makes you a good actor.
Because if even besides the acting, bro, that guy has a resting
Bitch
mean face.
Generally.
Generally.
But you look mad, bro.
Yeah.
So
Even
I'm supposed to look like that.
damn near emotional.
So even if whether it was real or not,
Yeah.
nah, but that's the energy I'm supposed to portray.
Yeah.
So to look at my body language and say, in fact, what the body language is saying, or what the body language is giving you
Yeah.
is exactly what you're supposed to be thinking, whether true or not.
Yeah. Hore,
This is his face, bro.
let me see that.
This nigga looks like this.
I wouldn't say he didn't.
Yeah, but normally he has.
Especially at press conferences.
Yeah,
His behavior at press
yeah,
conferences.
he has this air of arrogance,
Yeah.
more arrogance, confidence.
Of course, there was nothing to be arrogant about this time.
Yes, of course, of course. Mara, speaking to what Mo is saying, Hore, despite what it is, he was supposed to look like that.
Either way.
Either way, yeah. Jwale mara, Mara, it begs back to looking at that. Hore, okay, could there have been something deeper? Hore, could there have been beef for real? You know,
And also considering the fact that these guys are career,
politicians.
yeah. Giving off what they don't mean is their
That-
job.
Yeah,
their
part of
job.
the job. Yeah,
That's their job.
yeah. It comes with the process, bruh.
That's their
And this nigga's been doing this for what?
Yeah, man, for years.
30
dog.
years?
Yeah, for years. For years. Mara, let's dissect some of the talking points. Do you guys believe Hore, there is a beef?
No.
Taban, do you believe there's a beef?
I'm indifferent.
You don't care whether there is or not.
I don't know if there is or not.
Oh, okay. And
I
you
don't think there's a beef.
You don't think there's beef?
Yeah, okay. So apparently, Malema was out of province
Yes.
when he got the letter.
Yes.
And then as soon as he got it,
But-
he drove to his house.
Yes. In the morning. We see.
Yeah, we see, and it was a long meeting. It was a long meeting, and some journalists already knew before the story broke.
Yes.
He's gonna, Floyd is resigning.
Yeah, because apparently there were people privy to those meetings already starting to leak the news. So when I'm reading into that, you think Hore, Malema was caught off guard?
I think he was.
You think he was caught off guard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which then lends to the fact that they could have been, maybe kind of king, maybe not beef, but frictions.
Yeah.
Because that is what the media is also saying. They, for some time now, there's been frictions in the leadership. We're talking about EFF is recruiting everybody willy-nilly, and these people have they just don't want to be about to fail in the EFF. They vie for positions, and then Floyd starting to feel Hore, he's hit a ceiling there. This is what people are saying. Mara, do you think Hore Mfanao Vele, he didn't want to be under the shadow ya Mfanao any longer as a career politician? And he's looking to make a name for himself.
I think they're playing us, bro.
Yeah,
You think so?
All right, speak
I
on
hope
that.
so.
Speak on that.
That would
Speak
make
on
me
that.
happy.
Not playing us, but it's,
Yeah.
I think this is a tactical move.
Yeah.
Because, and I think a lot of things are playing into it, including the things that you are mentioning.
Yeah.
I do think that he did stand the risk of his legacy going down as having been under the shadow of Malema.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
He had reached the ceiling because the only other place he'd be able to go as Floyd would be president
Yeah.
of the party.
Yeah. As a co-founding
What would that
member.
mean for
Nothing. I don't think any other
nothing.
position would
Yeah,
have,
there's
nothing.
yeah.
would have sufficed
Yeah.
Nothing that
for
was
him.
fast,
Yeah? I do think that the fact that they took a relaxed and friendly posture to their
Decision-making.
to the derailment of the election plans by the MK says something,
Okay.
right? Albeit their policies haven't been aligned to an extent. Hey, man. To an extent, ne?
Yeah.
And I think these niggas had to scan the environment look at the situation that they were in, and come up with a plan to counteract the things that were happening in the field.
Okay.
So if you look at MK, for example, right, it's like a ship with no
Yes.
with no rudder.
There's a lot of haphazardness there.
Ne?
Yeah.
When MK fails, where do those people go?
EFF.
Are we sure? Are we sure that's where they'll go? Because now, if you can't lend legitimacy to the MK, ne, with all the things that they've been preaching,
Yeah.
but those guys are not in government.
Yes.
They're not in government in Gauteng, well, nationally, and they have recused or locked out of the government in KZN.
KZN, yes.
So ntutse ba di buang no, ba di etsa kae eng kae?
Yeah. I hear you.
So now, if this thing falls, ne, how sure are you that these people, you will be able to regain these people back? Because I get why the people by well, not when. When I say when, I'm saying EFF, ne,
yes.
the people that went to MK were people who were on the fence.
We had no home.
They had no home, and MK finally gave them one.
Yes.
By Ada.
Yes.
Right. When they lose that home now, even before the house is fully finished,
Yes.
where do they now go?
Yeah. Because I do think that if MK fails, especially looking at the fact that their biggest pool was in KZN, obviously some will return to IFP, right? Mm-hmm. And then there are obviously people that are ANC, but Zuma.
Yes.
So it was like in the absence of Zuma in the ANC, they were like, okay, we'll still vote for ANC, but now that Msholozi has created a home for us, we will follow him. But then if Msholozi doesn't work out, then they'll return to ANC.
And some will go to EFF.
Yes.
But you don't know.
You don't know.
Right?
Yes.
But then now you stand a better chance at going to solidify that house.
Yeah.
Right? And lock down the people that are in there.
Yeah.
By bolstering up the party.
Yeah.
And making sure that it does not fail.
Yes. So that
you could at least use them to your advantage, even though they are not members or followers of your party.
Yeah.
But you have an alliance with this MK such that you guys can drive policy decisions, ne? Or legislative votes together as a unit.
yeah.
So you take your mans, and you plant them. You plant them on the other side.
Keep it local. Shit. Yeah, carry on.
You plant them in there. It's almost pan.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. And at the same time, how lo span lo ba fa thuso kada. There's nothing else you could have become here because I'm still here.
Yeah. I mean, judge.
Yeah. Right? And if you look at on the other side, now, who do we have, Kada? Nobody. Besides Jay-Z. And Jay-Z will be gone in no time, bro.
In no time.
Jay-Z will be gone. When Jay-Z is gone, right? He doesn't have the energy. He has the charisma, but he doesn't have the energy in a way that it needs to be so that it can stand even after he's gone.
Yeah.
Party ikana isala le.
And I get
And the daughter or whatever.
Yeah.
This thing needs to stand
On its
with or without Jay-Z.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And if nobody is coming to the rescue, and if there's anybody that should come to the rescue, it's the EFF.
Yeah.
Definitely. And as people who have done it and succeeded in doing it.
So we will give you our golden child. This is like an undercover secondment, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
And I think for me, the one thing that makes your speculation good for Floyd is that the legacy of Floyd then becomes there was no structure more.
And I turned it around.
And when with your brain's trust, your legacy would have gone down as the person that made this thing formidable.
And now look at the upward potential of Floyd when he's in MK.
Yeah.
He's either going to
He says he hasn't taken any position.
and we're
Yeah, he's lying.
But that man he's going to be fast tracked.
Yeah, it's going to be SG or
He's
vice
going to be
president.
fast tracked to the upper
Yeah.
echelons. At some point, he will be president of that party.
Yeah, he will
Yes,
be.
yes.
Which puts him. Now they have an equal chance. Now,
Now they're peers.
yeah. Now there's an equal chance of either of us becoming
Yeah.
president of the nation.
Yeah, and that's still a good thing.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Re sharp no.
Or acquire less.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then we call
Yeah,
less.
we can less. Yeah.
Yeah, because my speculation, we look at either deputy
I
president.
think I think they're gonna make him SG.
Yeah.
Because SG is vacant
Okay.
currently. Like everybody would say,
Yeah.
at one, and SG is actually the role that actually builds the organization
Yeah,
first.
yeah, yeah.
Then after that, that may be deputy. Because
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen, my speculation is that at the conference, because they haven't gone to the conference, Zuma will be president, then Hlophe will become vice
Yeah.
president, Floyd will be SG.
And it makes sense now why, they were cleaning house in MP as well. Yeah,
Oh,
now
no, of course.
in Parliament. I
They were
mean.
making space for
They were
the
making
exodus.
space for whatever Floyd has planned.
Because
Yeah.
I think Ndlozi is going to follow him.
Yeah. And because now, also part of the conversation is how what this means for the EFF, right? This move,
Yeah.
and especially if more prominent EFF leaders follow Floyd, people are speculating whether we might see EFF go the way of Cope. Do you guys see that happening?
Yeah, well,
Diminished support.
I'm nervous when you say that they might let go of people like Ndlozi. Because if you let the
Brains trust.
yeah,
Yeah.
because then you might falter.
Yeah, because I think they should make him deputy.
Then you might falter.
Yeah.
They need to make him
You can't move all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hence, when I was hearing the news, hotel via bo Mani, bo
Mani can go.
Kanagman, bo Kweba,
Mkhwebane.
yeah. Keep about that on feet, and they can.
Yeah. And
you know.
Bazuma,
And that might also, it might be a fix for the infighting.
Yes.
It might be a fix for the infighting. Because batho one ba kena kere.
Yeah, and
Ila ga ba
ba
qeta ho
position.
kena, ba re ba kena morusu. Okay, tsamayang he le ka mang.
Come on. And mfana ababesha.
that's always been your man's anyway.
Ba yang le nkara,
Yeah.
bana ba ntse ba tletleba ka mo, nkang he.
Why one?
Yeah, they must.
Lona tsamayang yeng ka mang.
Yeah. And
They
then
must-
rise up.
And then
They
mthona re
must-
tla e-
Re tla e kopantsha le
Wabana ba ka etsa Ndlozi. DP. Yeah, then I don't think there's going to be too much.
Yeah, yeah. Because I wouldn't want too many stars of the shows at EFF to go to MK.
Yeah.
I think they got the biggest star right now. And then but that is the supporting acting
which are who are strong too.
Yeah, who
they
are
might
very
be
strong.
not as known.
Yeah,
but there's some strong people, Kara.
Yeah, they're strong.
There's a lot of
They
even the
strong.
Lebo Pambo, the spokesperson.
Yeah.
There's strong people in
And then how do we feel about with now the news of Floyd joining MK, with him being able to keep the support that MK has garnered, especially in KZN,
Yeah.
very strong Zulu following.
Yeah.
I think there is some kind of thing. People are scared. IFP still trying to pull because they post a lot of people from IFP,
Yeah.
right? IFP dropped considerably in the past elections.
Yeah.
It wants its people back,
Yeah.
and the fact that Mfana Hassan Zul, Mara, to be brought in, to be given, like, what do we know about Floyd's support in the KZN?
But that's why it's important for him to go now.
Yeah.
It's
So you
important for him to go now.
advertise,
Eh,
Mabolekisi.
wherever Jay-Z are flying, I'm standing right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It lends me
Then-
legitimacy.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and
And
then-
it
that
entrenches me
endorsement.
in that
yeah,
community.
and I think in the short term, he will need the shadow yam sholozi
Yes.
until the ketso tsa hae di morekisa.
Eh,
Yeah, and that endorsement, because that cosign is going to mean a
Because
lot.
bona ba say le mazulu ada mfana, especially because it's Shangan. Let alone just not Nanzulu. You know their posture
Exactly.
around it. But yeah, I think
Yeah, but if he gets that cosign. I think that cosign is going to mean a lot.
yeah.
I think that cosign is going to mean a
I
lot.
think
And he must
because he's probably gonna go live there anyway.
he must learn Zulu.
Yeah, he's going to
Yeah,
have
I've
to
never
learn.
heard him. I've never heard him.
He needs to learn Zulu.
He's
I don't
gonna
know
have
if he
to learn.
does.
Sure,
If he
but
doesn't,
yeah, he should know
but
it.
he has to. No, but like fluent.
Yeah, fluent.
Yeah, he's going to have to learn it, bro.
Yeah, you have to learn. It.
he's going to have to learn it. He's going to have to learn. And
Well, I would if I was him.
Yeah.
and because Mfanao, you know,
Anyale Muzulu.
yeah, he
Anyale Muzulu.
Bro, this is
no, Maragro, he's dating Lorna.
Anyala.
who's he dating?
He's dating Lorna Masego, that
That
Hardy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
What divorced? He's divorced again.
and he's got a kid. He's got a kid.
Yeah.
He's got a daughter. I don't know if
I don't know if it's public news, but
Yeah, but I don't want that.
But lo nyala
Mzulu.
msadi wa Mzulu. Bababili.
Bolona ba sebete le bona.
Why do you mean what's it?
You seen Floyd?
Hey, Nico.
Floyd is like tall, dark, handsome.
Yeah, he's tall, dog, and he.
Have you seen that nigga sitting down?
Yeah, man, he commands.
Yeah, he's got stage.
Yeah, he's got stature.
Have you seen that nigga sitting down? It's a mess around here.
I'm like, gee.
Yeah, you remember that video that showed Elahlaya between, I think Floyd was talking to one of the older ANC women, I think at the election
Conference center, yeah.
conference center, and she looked like she was flirting with the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
But,
Karamelum Nombola,
Nombola, I think, yeah. Now, only presence in that man.
No,
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he definitely has it, man.
But he doesn't have charisma.
Yes, which was my next question, because a part of it, especially with the rise of EFF, Mfanao as part of the Brains Trust, Malema as the orator and the one that could really galvanize the crowd. Now with him being in the forefront of leadership, now that is something we're gonna have to see, or if he can sort of like mimic, because he's moving away from a shadow of a charismatic man towards another one.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's growing tired?
Yeah.
Who's grown tired?
And
yeah.
who starts to face
Yeah,
is in his twilight
yeah.
years. But we've had presidents that are not that have no charm at all. Thabo Mbeki is one, Ramaphosa is one, so Floyd will be fine.
You think so?
I think he'll be alright, man.
Yeah.
He'll be alright.
If
he'll be alright.
yeah. I hope
Yeah.
knife story sao it gives me comfort. But another thing happened that when we argue about this thing, for me I feel like I would have been more heartbroken if Floyd took a decision that takes us back as black people.
Yes.
Babo.
Yes.
The fact that we look MK because but bana kana common enemy.
Yeah.
Babo. So what gives me comfort, Corey? Resignation Floyd from EFF is not giving ammunition who bought DA. It only gives them ammunition task to keep slandering EFF.
Because what I'm seeing, his move actually weakens the DA.
Yeah. Because now they are really doing that doomsday,
And they're consolidating
that doomsday thing that they were feeling.
In fact, when the news broke, I was like, in my head, I'm like thinking of scenario planning Yamangamla. They just keep saying, anyway. Like when you look at Zuma, it's like, this thing is just a rash that just won't go away.
Is that glitch in the matrix?
So now the only thing was that it looks like the only thing that will deal with this thing is nature. Now bringing in Floyd means there's lifeblood in this thing.
And go temper the aggressive postures that side. Man.
Yeah.
You guys are just shouting.
Yeah, and to the sea.
So Floyd going there,
Yeah.
it gives this thing beyond Ushulus. It gives it another lifeblood.
Yeah.
It's a phila.
Yeah. And a straw.
It's a phila.
And a straw.
It's a phila. So that's what my gamla is scared of.
Yeah. And a straw.
They have to live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So for us, I think for black people, I'm still happy.
Yeah, man. And perhaps not even now, maybe, 20 years maybe, because Arabona maybe the upward projection yabo people like the SG currently were the ANC.
Yeah.
If he maybe makes it up there. These guys are boys, right? How about youth league Kaufel? Figgy.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, all of these niggas are boys. So once Figgy Lena maybe jumps out on the helm, he might be a bit.
That.
He might,
I was saying that.
He might be a bit sympathetic.
Yeah.
You know, and then now when he sits with these men, you're sitting with your peers.
Bro, yeah,
now, you
is
know
that
what
the
I'm saying?
problem at ANC right now? Because think about a scenario whether it was Gigaba or Lamola or Fikile as the heir apparent in the ANC.
Yeah.
Then you've got Floyd in the MK.
Yes.
Then you've got Malema. That's a very scary scenario for Mangama. The
Blind.
only problem with ANC is the infiltration of white capital.
That
That
side,
is the
yeah.
one that boosts people that go up.
Yes.
So then that person
Yeah.
doesn't have.
Yeah.
And when he said, we don't usually allow people who have resigned to come back to
come
the
back.
EFF.
He creates that window for
That window.
Should the plan not go according
And he
to plan?
documented it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or should the
Okay,
plan
that's a
go?
spot.
When he said that to me,
That's when.
that's when I was like,
Correct. Utwara as a plan, if that plan doesn't work,
Yeah.
your position is available.
he documented it.
Yeah.
He said it in front of the whole
Yeah.
country.
Okay, as a spot. If you vele re bone sa spot.
Sa spot.
Akajika mfana.
Spans on facility.
Yeah, akajika mfana.
Why would you say something like that?
Yeah.
Why was it necessary for you to mention that?
Yeah.
And I think if Floyd and Malema had a real fallout at a gentleman level, and having gone through so much, I think Floyd would have rather said, "I'm retiring from politics, and then I'll give you the bag,"
Yeah.
than wabona the fallout yabo. Although they were not really very close, but the fallout yabo Yambeki, Libo Ramaphosa, when he had to come. When he was
yes.
supposed to be the leader.
Yeah, and he had to
so these
step
niggas
back.
couldn't go to another party to dictate the movement. They had to break them off.
And look, it might be true that there were tensions.
Yeah.
It might be true that there were tensions. In fact, all of these things can be true,
Yeah.
right? And this move might be the solution that they came up with.
To quell the tension.
You know how Taban likes to say, when somebody owes you money and they're not paying you back,
Yeah.
right? And this money that he owes is risking the friendship.
Yeah, the friendship. Yeah.
Rather write off the amount on Dredze if usatlompatala so that I don't have to
To now
Expect
keep.
it, yeah.
so that I don't have to lose a friend over this
Yeah,
thing.
over this thing.
Over this thing. Okathola go vele maybe balwane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be ba go, okay, mfethu, then how do we fix this? What are your grievances?
Why one?
Okay, this is how we'll address
Yeah,
it.
this is how we fix it.
Because you have to think about Malema to say, even if Malema said, Floyd, you want to be the president, ne? I'll take another role, or maybe it's very ceremonial, whatever. You will still never escape the shot of being told that I'm still pulling the strings at the back because I'm still in the party.
Yeah.
And if you think about it,
the most prominent member in the
Malema
party.
is still cooking.
Yeah.
He's still cooking.
He is.
When is he ever going to get out the way? Iliditaka.
He retired. And now, clutch.
By the time it becomes Floyd's turn, he'll be like Joe Biden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe Biden waited 20 years.
He'll be old as fuck.
Man.
Yeah, he'll
Just
be
to
old.
tick the box.
Yeah.
Just to
he'll
tick
be
a
old.
box.
Yeah, he'll be old. He'll be old.
So go cook somewhere.
When he could have become his own man somewhere else.
Yeah.
Go cook that.
Yeah.
Kata kopana page.
I'm so proud of them, bruh. And
Yeah,
by
and-
them, I mean that entire class, Youth League.
Yeah.
Including Figile.
Yeah.
Gigaba.
Yeah.
Malema.
Yeah, man, they make him move,
I'm
dog.
so proud of that class.
Yeah, man.
Like to see them just
And politically, like where they are and what they're doing.
They remind me of Youth League Yabo Mandela.
Sure. Because they strike me like there's purpose there, man. And give out to basta dealing politics, you know what I'm saying? They're not playing at politics. These niggas are they're career politicians. Now I check out the podcast I mean, them niggas are informed,
How
my
they
nigga.
survived. Scandals.
Yeah, they know how to play the game, bro.
I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, they know how to play the game and they're playing it so well.
They really did it, and they did it as
Yeah, illibald.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Because I want to lick I'm fan. If you say I am fan. he would have been far.
Gigaba was
man.
gone.
Yeah, no, he was going.
gone, fam.
Yeah, he was
Gigaba
going.
was
he was
gone.
going.
Yeah,
he was going.
gone, fam.
He was going. Kind of, he got caught over the cheating stuff.
No,
Was
this Gupta shit.
Oh, the
shit.
Gupta stuff, ne? Fuck, man. Fuck.
He was gone.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But he's back as an MP now,
Yeah, he's an MP.
so he'll probably.
Mara even his standing in the ANC has
Yeah.
diminished.
Catch the rest of this episode on Patreon.
The Dojo.